In this video, we're going to go over ways to work with a high drive working dog without reinforcing the crazy. Creating an on-off switch with your dog is very important. When you have a high drive cattle dog, it's not only important, but necessary to survive. Besides reinforcing a calm demeanor 90% of the time, even with play, life must involve a working aspect. That is how they are bred. The level of strictness needed depends on the dog and the home environment. And this is going to go over how to have some serious fun with a really high drive dog, but yet still maintain that strong on-off switch. Drop it. Place. So I say drop it, and then I help target her, anchor her to place command. I can also use down, but place is easier for most dogs. Now, just to make sure she understands this game, I'm kind of tossing it around, moving it around. If I had a ball, I'd be bouncing it. And it's just really, and then I say break and move towards her. Now, she is fully e-collar trained, so that's what I have in my hand, and that's what I'll use at a pretty high level if she doesn't listen. Each level is dependent on the dog. Place.
So notice I move with her, and then I stop moving for a second or a half a beat, and then I tell her to drop it. If she doesn't drop it, she gets corrected. She's out of 15. I will only use it if she doesn't drop it when I ask. When we first started doing this, we were as high as a 30 the first time because she wouldn't let it go. And then we've been working on this every day. She loses interest in this fast, at least with us. And so we'll do this 4 or 5 times and she kind of loses interest, but we'll do the same thing with the ball, which I'll also show. She's also gotten really great at being recalled off of play and chase with the other dogs, although that does require higher numbers. And in the beginning, don't tease her, but once you kind of get the hang of it, you know, you can do stuff like this to help her impulse control. Because this is what she's bred to do. Watch things that excite her until her handler tells her to go. So she's able to do it. Break!
It's important to note that our very first time doing this, in true cattle dog fashion, she was very alligator snappy with her mouth when we said drop it. That was also corrected.
So a little bit of barking, I don't mind. It's part of who she is, but it cannot get excessive. If it gets excessive, rather than just not playing anymore, because it was pretty excessive in the beginning. She doesn't do it so much anymore, maybe because she's learned the routine. But if it gets excessive, you find a way to calm down. Maybe don't tease her, maybe don't tug it as very much, maybe only let her tug it for a second or two. You got to kind of play around with how to keep her energy a little lower so she doesn't get really snappy and barky. Break! You're not supposed to win. You get over here. You get over here. I'd rather not let this happen. But if it happens, it happens. I'm going to try it one-handed. She knows I'm not as strong when I've only got one hand on the toy. That's why I like to two-hand it. Go try it. Hold it still for a second. Drop it. Good girl. Place in the beginning, she would have never done that with me that easily with just one hand. It's just the practice. the routine. She's in the beginning, she didn't like this routine, she's learned to like it. She's learned to like what it is now that she understands it. But just like if you see any Malinois or things like that, you know, that do these kinds of things, they like to two-hand it, so they have, you know, complete control over the toy. Break. I would refrain from touching her because that gets her more worked up. I'd refrain from agging her on that way. She gets worked up enough on her own. Drop it. Good. Place. Excellent. Yeah. All right, so now I'll show with the ball. It's not as clean with the ball because it's just a little bit different, I guess you could say. But anytime you ever play fetch with her, you have to include a down, like if you're in a park or a place. Again, don't tease her in the beginning. Wait till you get an easy routine going. Break. All right, good girl. Come here. Drop it. Good. Place. Good job. I'll be honest, when she's just in a down, she's not as good at waiting. She's not bad, but she definitely settles a little better if we have if we use the mat outside or one of the cots. So if you're at the park, just kind of keep that in mind. Break. Good girl. Drop it. Good. Drop it. No. Place. Down. Good. Good job. Down. Good girl. Nope. Down. See what I mean? It's not as easy. Of course, we haven't done it as much with the ball. Actually, very little with the ball. Done it mostly working on the tug toy. Break. Good girl. Drop it. Good. Down. Something on your eye? Down. Oh, thank you. I did tap on that second down. I'm at a 7. Break. Good girl. Come. Where are you going? Thanks. June, go get it. Bring it here. Good girl. Come. Down. So you guys can see how this is a little bit messier, but it doesn't matter. I still, if I feel like she's getting more amped up, I'll pick up whatever it is. I'll just walk around. No, down. I'll just walk around with it. I want her to settle in her down. Maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute. Maybe I don't even bounce it. Let me try to bounce it. Oh, bounce it on the grass. It goes sideways. But she didn't get up. But anyway, my point is just whether you're doing this inside or outside. And the more she has to run, the more excited she's going to get, and the longer she should wait. We did that with Dusty. He's a bit ball obsessive. Not like you, but a bit. And in the beginning, we had to do that with Dusty a lot. Sometimes I'd just make him do a downstay for 2 minutes, you know, in between each ball throw, just because, he stays focused. He doesn't lose focus, but he settles in his down a bit, and I don't reward, you know, that edginess. Break. Good. Nope, come. Trying to get her off that pavement because it bounces. Drop it. Good girl. Down. I only tap it if I have to repeat myself. But see, I take my time. I don't rush her. I said down. She backed away, moved to the side, then laid down. I gave her time to do that.